Okay, hello, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and a good day to everyone. So today, for our presentation, we're going to talk about Port Klang and Port Penang. Okay, so meet our team. Uh, I'm the group leader. My name is Muhammad Karol Anik bin Jimmy, aka Anik Izami, and we have three of our presenter, Muhammad Zul Azim bin Ibrahim, Petrus Jalong, anak David, and Amrin bin Edwin. Okay, so for our agenda, we'll start with introductions, and then we'll move on to the backgrounds and history of each port, and then we're gonna move to types of cargo that each port handles, and then we're gonna talk about special characteristic of each port, and then we'll end our presentation with our conclusions. Okay, let's start with the introduction. Okay, so why do we choose Port Klang and Port Penang? Okay, so as you guys know that the world is changing so fast, developing so fast, including the maritime industry. Okay, so what is maritime industry? So maritime industry is all about moving people and products from other countries to other countries by sea or oceans. Okay, it also includes shipping, navigations, and marine engineering. Okay, what is port? If there is maritime, there will be port. Okay, so port is a site where ship can dock and load and unload their cargoes and passengers. Because in maritime industry, it doesn't have to be goods or products. It's also people from other countries, such as tourists. Our next is Port Klang, where I'm gonna tell you about its background and history. Okay, so Port Klang's background. Okay, Port Klang is one of the largest port in Malaysia, and it has a total of 631,000 that people that lives in Klang Metropolitan, including the Port Klang. Okay. Next is Port Klang history timeline. Okay, so in year 1511, Portuguese seized Malacca, but the Sultan of Johor Riau kept control of Port Klang and remained in charge of Port Klang. And then we have year 1874. Port Klang was chosen as the administrative hub for the territories under British rule. And then, on year 1880, the British moved the capital from Port Klang to the mining hub at Kuala Lumpur. Okay, so on year 1901, Port Klang was named as Port Swettenham because their study showed its coastal and area of deep water harbour were a good location for wharves and port. On year 1954, okay, so year 1954, Klang City Council was established, and then on year 1963, Port Klang Authority was created. Why did they created Port Klang Authority? Okay, it is because to administer three ports in Port Klang, that is North Port, South Point, and West Port. Okay, on year 1974 to 1977, Port Klang was served as Selangor's capital. And then, on year 1977, Klang Municipal Council with authority of 61 square kilometers area. And now, each port are now privately owned and operated from separate companies of Port Klang. And then the West Port and North Port are independent from Port Klang and privately owned and run. West Port are managed by Klang Multi Terminal, and the North Port and South Point are managed by North Port Malaysia Berhad. Okay, I'm gonna pass it to Amrin. Let's go.
So, okay, now I'm to present Port Penang background and history. Okay, located in background in located Georgetown, the state capital of Penang, and 400,000 people live in metropolitan area. 200 live in the city. Secure port for international ships, avoiding dangerous shallows on the Strait Malacca's southern passageway. Okay. And then history timeline. Year 1786, Georgetown was established and was named Prince of Wales. And then year 1804, 12,000 people live in this island and begin developing this island into the heart of a busy trading port. Year 1826, Penang, Malacca and Selangor became part of the state settlement under British administration. And then year 1957, Malaysia gained independence. And the last year, 1963, Penang became part of Malaysia. And then I pass to my friend Pat.
Okay, thank you, my friends Amrin. And now I want to introduce you all about two types of cargo that Port Klang and Port Penang handles. Okay, first we go to Port Klang. The type of cargo they have in Port Klang is dry bulk terminal 1, which is that will carrying for grain and sugar. After that, they have a dry bulk terminal 2 that's carrying for a silica sand, fertilizer and sands. Okay. Besides than that, they also have break bulk that will carrying for manufactured good, iron and steel. Okay, after that, they also have soft pot liquid bulk terminal that is carrying for a palm oil, coconut oil, and latex. Okay, and for the last type of cargo that have in Port Klang is not port liquid bulk terminal that are carrying for diesel oil, industrial fuel, and also unleaded gasoline. Okay, now we move to Port Penang. Okay, Port Penang, they have a butterworth waivers. There's carrying the palm oil, refined sugar, baked rice, iron, and steel product. Okay. After that, they also have a pride bulk cargo terminal and carry for a dry and liquid bulk cargo. Okay. And also they have a pride waivers that are carrying for a limestone, iron, and cement. Okay, besides that, they also have a vegetable oil tanker piles. They are carrying for a vegetable oil, of course. And then they are also carrying for a crude palm oil and crude palm kernel oil. And the last is a refined palm oil. Okay, and the last type of cargo that have in Penang ports is Swettenham Pier Cruise Terminal that carrying for 2,000 passenger or
My name is Mohammad Zulazim and I will talk about special characteristic about Port Klang and Port Penang. I will start with Port Klang. Port Klang is known as the largest port in Malaysia, which also among of the top 25 container port worldwide. Port Klang is a significant industrial and shipping hub of Southeast Asia. The focal area for fishery activity also be the one specialty. Also, Port Klang is the winner for the IAPH 2022 Sustainability Award. Last but not least, one of the Port Klang 2 Terminal, Northport, Malaysia, was among of the 6 recipients of the award for health and safety security for its progress toward HSE excellent. Also, I will talk about special characteristic of Port Penang. Long suit about Port Penang is it is the oldest port in Malaysia around late 18th century and early 19th century. This port served as the main entry point for company from both the southern province of Thailand and the northern region of Malaysia. Nowadays, this port handles all type of cargo including container, liquid, dry cargo, bulk cargo and others. That's all from me.